Welcome back, everyone. Now, I know this is a little bit different behind the scenes. This is not what we normally do. I'm breaking the fourth wall of home shopping. But what we're actually about to do is we're going to do a show that's an encore performance. It really is our biggest selling product here at Openshop since we launched just a couple of weeks ago. So we're calling this the Openshop Supershow. But before I actually reveal the product, we have to do a little bit of housekeeping. Now, we here at Openshop have already brought you some incredible brands, irresistible products, amazing offers. And I can assure you, this is just the beginning. Our team of buyers are working overtime to lock in more exclusive deals for you with some of the biggest brands here in Australia and around the globe. So all you need to do is keep watching. And in return, we will keep delivering more home shopping surprises, more delightful deals for you, and more must-have-it offers. That is our promise, because the most important part of Openshop, behind every decision that we make, is you. And here's how. You can shop with confidence with our 30-day money-back guarantee. We give you free express delivery, 10% off the first item that you purchase. Every order gives you one entry to win a Mercedes-Benz valued at $90,000. And this is my favorite. You get credit reward points. Now, for every $100 that you spend, you will receive $10 credit reward points. So the more you spend, the more points you're going to actually accrue for future purchases. Now, it's time for the Super Show. Since its first airing, we have been blown away to your response to this Australian skincare brand. The demand has been overwhelming, and we want to congratulate the hundreds of you that have stepped into the light. You
said step into the light. Here I am, and a Super Show. Wouldn't be a Super Show without Steve.
Were you on the thing?
Oh,
like
yes.
On the call sheet that they give? Because I thought it was just me on this show.
No, it's not always just you, Justine. I'm here as well. It's a Super Show. Loving this, by the way. Very gaga.
Here we go, everybody.
The search for the right skincare can be exhausting. We don't know who to trust, and it can be expensive. Some products just don't make a difference at all. Introducing Ikonique, a world leader in scientific skincare technology with a unique promise. Formulated by cosmetics industry expert Julian Jones, this premium skincare line incorporates the best international skincare science. Each product in the Ikonique treatment range includes Epitensive, a revolutionary epidermal growth factor. The trials showed that Epitensive can reduce the appearance of skin aging by up to 10 years. Combined with cutting-edge peptides, Ikonique utilizes microemulsion and molecular film technology to optimize ingredient delivery and efficacy while ensuring a luxurious silky texture. Better still, Ikonique's exclusive formulations actively adapt to the needs of sensitive skin. They are also preventative, targeting the signs of aging before they appear. Whether you seek visible wrinkle reduction, lasting hydration, or a more radiant complexion, Ikonique is proven to deliver on its promise. The search is over. Step into the light and experience the difference of truly intelligent skincare with Ikonique.
Well, I could not be more excited to be here with the brand of the hour, the man of the hour. How does it feel, my good friend Julian, to know they love Ikonique already, one of our biggest selling ranges here at Openshop? Congratulations.
Thank you, Justine. You know, I said in one of the earlier shows, it was like delivering my babies to the world.
Yeah.
And I got a few laughs for that, but I meant it.
Yeah.
Well, the world's come back and said, you've got cute babies.
Oh, it's so your eyes. How are you working on that little opener?
No, it just came to me
well,
just then.
It's great.
You know?
It's great. It's not just us. This hour we're also joined by my good friend, one of the best in the business, and I'm so thrilled he's here. The gorgeous Steve is here with 3 beautiful models. Welcome, my friend.
Do you know what? I'm so excited to be here on the show because it's been such a success.
Yes.
I saw your last show. I'm loving it. And when they said Supershow, of course, I'm here. And I'm joined by these 3 lovely ladies. And Katrina, Sue and Corinne, we're going to have a bit of fun today, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to try the different products. We're going to talk about the different skin types. We've been using them. Some of you guys haven't been using them. So we're going to give them a go. We're going to show you how easy it is to use them. I'll tell you right now, this entire pack is just magical. It's brilliant. It's got everything that you need, and we've got everything ready for you. So stay with us, and we're going to go through it together throughout the hour. So stay with us. It's going to be great.
You know, I have to be honest, Julian, Steve's been getting on my nerves
Really?
since we've hired him.
I hadn't noticed that.
Well, it's just that he's, you know, I just like people to stay beneath my home shopping presenter level, but he's rising above.
Tempt
He's
me.
over
Oh,
me.
listen, I'll just come on to set.
Over
It's a super show. I'll let you get on with it.
Back in
Have
the
you met
box.
Steve, just Steve? He walked in. I don't know where he came from.
I'm in so much trouble from my producer. Okay, we saw in the opener there's a promise from Ikonique, and I think this is what our women have responded to. What is the promise when they buy today, Julian?
Ikonique will deliver up to 10 years younger looking and feeling skin in 28 days.
Gee, that means a lot to the women out there who are trying to cut through the skincare minefield.
Yeah.
For the women out there that are saying, I don't know what to buy, I'm walking into the shops, there's serums, there's creams, I don't know where to start. Well, the promise is the Ikonique treatment products will deliver up to 10 years of visible skin rejuvenation in 28 days. And here at Openshop, you get that 30-day money-back guarantee. So this could be the most scientific skincare you've ever used. But I will tell you this, it is the most simple. You can cocktail all the products and no stone has been left unturned. So you get the cutting-edge peptides, you get the plant botanicals, you've got the microemulsion, the delivery system is there, the epitensive. We're going to talk about all of this revolutionary epidermal growth factors, Dulcevia. That's an ingredient from stevia, the plant. If you've got sensitive skin, this is the range for you. Let's go through the deal. It is a super show, so we're giving you the super deal. It's called the Mature Skin Pack, but you get everything, the cleanser, the serum, and you get your cream as well. So 3 products there. Normally, you would expect to pay about $300 in the value. The Openshop price is $149, and that is incredible because you're getting your Age Defense Hydra Creme, which should be $100, your Ultra Collagen Hydra Serum should be $139, and of course that Gentle Cleanser, $59. And when you hear about that cleanser, even the cleanser is anti-aging. Even the cleanser is working to fight those signs of wrinkles. It's hydrating. Here is the pack here, and I just want to show everybody the 3 products that you're actually getting. The cleanser is huge. Can I just ask you, we're going to talk throughout the hour about this pack in detail, Julian, but can I just ask you for a snapshot? Who should be picking this up today? Who's it for? What results might they see, Julian?
It's a great question, Justine. And you know, we call it the Mature Skin Pack, but in actual fact, it's for anybody that feels that their skin is prematurely aged as well.
Right.
And that can happen as young as mid-20s. If you're working in air-conditioned offices, if you're working outside, if you're working on a plane, all of those drying environments will give you prematurely aged skin. So don't be distracted by the fact that it says Mature Skin Pack.
Yep.
It's for anybody that feels their skin could look and feel younger.
Well, the younger women as well are looking for things that are very soft on their skin.
Sure.
They don't want highly chemical-laden skincare.
Sure.
They want things that are great for sensitive skin.
Yep.
They don't want to be tearing at the skin, acids and peels and things. They're looking for gentle. So this is a perfect kit for sensitive skin. Now, some of the reviews are already in. Some of the ladies are already talking on the forums and everything. I don't know. Do they like Steve or not? That's not the question today. That's not what we're asking. But people are saying it is great for sensitive skin. So congratulations, Julian. And
we built it from the ground up to be suitable for all skin types and particularly sensitive skin.
Right, can I ask you about your background, because I've known you for many years.
You have indeed.
You
named your son after me.
I
didn't you?
did.
There
My
you are.
middle
I
boy.
mean, that's how we get on.
When I met Julian, I think it was 10 years ago, I just had the middle child, and I just named him Julian, and he was the most perfect boy. And he still is to this day. I don't like the other two, but Julian, I love.
Are you going to edit that before your kids see that?
They know. They know which one's the favourite. But honestly, I said to you, you're going to be gorgeous because your name's Julian. And he has been. And we've been friends for a decade.
Anyway,
your
digress.
background, 35 years in the business, through the manufacturing process, the marketing process, the retailing process, the wholesaling process. What have you learned about skincare? Because you actually even go and talk about skincare in different forums around the world.
I lecture across Australia, I lecture internationally. Two things I've learned over my 35 plus years in the industry. Number one, to a degree, you pay for what you get for it.
Yeah, right.
All right? There are ridiculously overpriced products, and there are products $5. You're lucky if they don't do any harm.
Yes.
But in the sweet spot where we sit, there's enough money there to formulate really good, efficacious, effective products. That's number one. And number two, you have to make sure that you've got the right combination of ingredients at the right levels.
Right.
That's what keeps me up at night.
Yeah.
Putting these formulations together to make sure they were balanced, effective, and affordable.
Well, I say this is like a beautiful hand-baked cake.
Yeah.
You know, this is all the layers are right. This is all about getting that perfect combination. If we actually look back from where skincare really started to become something that everyone was talking about, really a mega industry.
Yep.
We started in the 80s with an oil-based moisturiser. What was the evolution of skincare from there?
Okay, so the oil-based moisturisers back in the 80s were because it was believed that if you had dry skin, applying oil to it would help to rehydrate the skin. Right. When you think about it, oil and water are opposites, so that was a slightly mistaken belief. Then we went through therapeutic botanicals, and they're still very popular. In fact, we have some of them in our products as well. Then came the game changer of peptides. And peptides hit the market about 12 years ago. In fact, I was quite responsible for bringing peptides to Australia, as you know, Justine, and they're still in there. We have peptides across our products because they work. And then there was another breakthrough only in the last 12 months, and it's these plant stem cells, or what we call epidermal growth factors, coming from plants. We're going to talk more about it later, but that is the next step up from peptides. So when I saw that, I put them into all of our products.
Straight away. And then today we're up to the microemulsions that we're going to talk about as well. Can I just stop at the show just for a moment to remind everybody, you are watching an encore performance. This was actually, and I think with Ikonique, with the first show that we did, you know, we went on that show and we didn't know. It was, we were like, okay, are they going to respond to the idea of this sweet spot in the market? I'm very proud to be standing here and saying, yes, you have. The reviews are coming through thick and fast, and we know that you are loving Ikonique. So this particular show we've put together to really get into the nitty gritty, really get into that nitty gritty. And which camera I'm supposed to be looking at? Oh, 3. Oh, thank you. Let me start all of that again. And it had to happen in front of Steve as well. Oh, shush, Steve.
Direction, do you think?
I can pop in if
How's my luck, Julian? Like, how's my luck? Like, that has never happened. He's
You know
back.
what I'm happy about?
Going.
It happens to me all the time. Now,
So,
as you were saying,
as Justine was saying, you know, professionally, this is how it's done.
Yes.
Come here and learn now. So, I'm joking.
Get rid of him.
Now, look at the camera with the light on. That's
the red one over there. That's it.
It's broken. Oh, that's
So
okay. That's why. Lights on that one. That one. Okay. Good luck.
I do have an excuse. Oh gosh, my makeup's going to run now. Okay, so the pack. Can we do this price breakdown? Because I think this is honestly what people have responded to, Julian. The fact that for $149, it's a full routine. So you get the cleanser, full size. That is a massive cleanser, 100 mils. It's a hydrating cleanser, a gel cleanser. It's not stripping the skin. It's not jam-packed full of alcohol. Will still remove all the makeup dirt and debris. You're also getting your serum. That's where the power is in this kit, your Hydra Serum, for $139. Really, take a look at that. That's valued at $139. It's really all you're paying. Extra $10, you get 100 ml cleanser and your 30 ml cream. So really you are looking at astonishing value. Don't forget, for this show, you're going to get the free delivery on this kit and that 30-day money-back guarantee. Camera 2, I got it. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you. They're labouring the point now. Let's talk about these founding principles, because for you it was really important, Julian, that you brought the very best. Premium, active ingredients sourced direct from those global development labs. You had ingredient technology, so the epidermal growth factors are there. There were all these boxes that you had to tick to say, I'm not going to bring out my own skincare brand unless it has all these principles.
That's exactly right. There were many things that had to be done right. Even the packaging. You know, we haven't talked about it before, but the airless packaging here is there for a reason. Metered dose, fresh to the very last pump. Not an open top jar that, you know, gets air and oxygen in and needs lots of preservation. More expensive packaging, looks gorgeous, feels great, and it's there for a reason.
And of course, don't forget vegan, free of those genetically modified ingredients, animal cruelty-free. We're looking at some vision here. And of course, let's talk about the manufacturing process. So important.
This is unique in Australia. This is all 1080 steel. So it's a very high quality, pharmaceutical quality production facility, but it uses microemulsion technology and it forms under vacuum. Now that's all technical, but what it means is that our creams and lotions and our serums feel like nothing you've ever felt before. We've invested in state-of-the-art, global quality equipment to deliver superb products.
And that actually means that you can cocktail these products together, and I know Steve's going to talk to the models about that. But the biggest thing with Ikonique is the epidermal growth factors. So now we're talking about the epitensive ingredient that's across all of the treatment products. Now, jump on the phones, 13 25 80, and whilst you're doing that, whilst you're ordering this kit, watch this.
Occasionally there is a breakthrough in technology that changes everything. Whether it be smartphones, digital media, or even driverless cars, we all can benefit. For the skincare industry, harnessing epidermal growth factors promises to be one such leap forward. Epidermal growth factors are messenger molecules that have a regenerative cosmetic effect on the skin's appearance. Their role was discovered by an Italian woman, Rita Levi-Montalcini. She and her colleague were later awarded the 1986 Nobel Prize in Medicine. In the 21st century, a Spanish company, LipoTrue, set about applying the early research to skincare. In doing so, they pioneered the use of biofactories where plants grow the scientific skincare ingredients. And there is a very local element to this process. In 1843, Sir Charles Darwin's ship identified in Australia a new plant species. It is this very plant that LipoTrue now uses in its biofactories. Epitensive is the premium skincare ingredient produced by LipoTrue. The cosmetic impact of Epitensive has been extensively trialled and the results are impressive. 41% increase in hyaluronic acid synthesis, 123% increase in young collagen synthesis, 26% increase in mature collagen synthesis, 45% increase in elastin synthesis, 92% increase in skin elasticity. The trials showed that Epitensive can reduce the appearance of skin aging by up to 10 years. LipoTrue has chosen Ikonique as a priority partner in the application of Epitensive to skincare formulations. Each product in the Ikonique treatment range includes Epitensive. LipoTrue, Ikonique, and Epitensive. Truly intelligent skincare.
Looking at that, the graphs that were coming up, the bar graphs there, what was that 25% increase in the collagen synthesis?
Actually more than that, yeah. I mean, what you've got with this Epitensive across all of our treatment products, including our collagen here, including the age defence that we'll talk about soon. So in this pack, you've got the Epitensive, epidermal growth factors. Just ground-changing rules for skincare.
Yes.
Made in the plant, by the plant, for your skin.
Right. Made in the plant, by the plant. So they grow it, Julian.
The plant grows it for us. That is the factory right there.
So
Now, just think about that for a minute.
hold on, is our body recognising that, Julian?
Absolutely. So what we've done is we've explained to the plant we need this particular epidermal growth factor, and the plant said, sure, you've been feeding me, you've been watering me, I'm going to give you exactly what you want. And that's as simple as it is, except it's taken over 250 years to work out how to do that.
Okay, this is why this is a game-changing skincare brand, but there is another game changer in here. It's Dulcevia. Now, this ingredient is brand new and very, very special. Why are we going to see a difference in our skin?
First, it comes from Italy, like someone else I
Thank you.
might know.
Thank you. I set him up for that, everybody.
And
well
beautifully done
Julian,
too.
beautifully
So
done.
the beautiful thing about Dulcevia, and here it is, it's actually the same as stevia.
Yeah.
Now, lots of you would know stevia. It's a sugar replacer. It's 100% natural, really good for you. Well, guess what? There's a version of stevia called Steviacide, and we buy it as Dulcevia. And what it does, it helps to lock in the moisture, it helps to reduce roughness and wrinkle depth, gives younger and more serene appearance to the skin, and as a side effect, if you happen to get a little bit of any of our products on your lips,
Taste
they
beautiful.
taste beautiful.
They taste beautiful, and that's in every product. Now,
Every single one of the products.
I want to remind everybody you are getting all 3 of these products. And I know we haven't talked about it, but this is the Super Show. So we're going into greater depth with Ikonique. The reviews are in and you're all loving it. You get your 100ml cleanser. You get your serum, you get your cream. So you can even cocktail your serum and cream. The whole lot for $149 should be nearly $300. But let's talk about the collagen serum. I thought you were going to say the cleanser. Yeah, let's talk about the serum. No, let's talk about the serum because it is, you're right, Ash, you're right, because it is really the heart of this range.
Yep.
Tell me about your serum, Julian. What's in it?
Number one, it's our number one selling product. Okay, our customers have responded so positively to it. A couple of reasons. It's 100% water-based, so there's no heaviness to it at all. There's no oils. There's no petrochemicals. It's a super moisturiser, what we call in the industry a hydrator. That means that you put this on once, and 24 hours later your skin is still boosted for hydration.
133% increase in hydration,
There you go.
93% reduction in wrinkle volume,
Yep.
66 in hyaluronic acid synthesis.
Look at the collagen numbers.
Look at the collagen.
128 and 300% collagen-3 synthesis.
But it doesn't
Massive.
contain collagen.
Nope.
It helps you make your own.
And I remember I told you that, and you looked at me and said, so what's in it?
Yeah.
So collagen as a molecule is too big to go into the skin, and it's too big to go out of the skin. So what we have to do is tell the skin to improve its own collagen production.
Right.
And that's what we do.
So
That's
act
what we do.
younger. Act younger.
Yeah, exactly. Go
Act
back to when you
younger.
were, 15, 16 and you were bouncing off the walls and your
Yep.
skin was popping.
Yep.
Well, that's what the Ultra Collagen Hydra Serum is going to do for your skin. And on your face, your neck, décolletage, anywhere you'd like to put it.
I also want to talk about the beautiful texture. Steve's going to talk about this, but it is a gorgeous texture.
Yep.
The serum instantly absorbed and beautifully done. Honestly, beautifully done, because serums can be sticky.
They can.
They can be tacky.
Yep.
A lot of people don't use them because they're expensive, but you don't have to worry about that because you get the whole pack for $149. How do you, the other question is, what about the delivery? Because anyone who knows anything about skincare, the first thing they're going to ask you is, okay, well, how are we delivering all of these ingredients? How are we doing it, Julian?
This is one of the things that kept me awake at night for a year or so. We use molecular film technology. We talked about it earlier in the show. Molecular film technology takes the active ingredients, makes them super, super small so that they can actually go down into the level of the skin where they're going to do the work. If you don't have a delivery system, you actually don't have a product that works.
Well, that's exactly right. And I think that's the question that you need to be asking everybody, is any of the skincare that you're interested in buying, what is your delivery system? Age Defense cream is also in this pack. This is your cream. Okay, so you get your serum and your cream. It's like a gel cream. It's not like a thick, oily cream. It's very
almost
special.
like a hybrid cream. You hear about hybrid cars these
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
This is like a hybrid cream. It's got a water gel kind of feel
Yeah.
mixed in with some oil-soluble ingredients.
So what's in it? How does it work?
Well, what isn't in it?
Yeah.
I mean, this is absolutely packed. We talked about peptide layering before. If we have a look here on the screen, we've got active botanical, of course, which is our dulcevia. We talked about that. Then we've got 2 layered level of peptides, adiphyline, cerulean, relastase and bodifensin. Soothing, calming, adjusting the microbiome on the surface of the skin, adding lift and bounce and firmness. When you layer all those things together, you've got a great product. Then we added the epitensive on top of that.
Amazing.
So what we've got is a super, super duper formulation
Ooh.
with active ingredients packed together.
Oh, I like that cheek volume.
Look at that cheek volume.
Cheek volume,
Yeah.
12%.
Yeah.
Skin tightness, 15%.
Yep.
51% reduction in wrinkles, 28% in roughness. These are clinically proven tests from the ingredient manufacturer.
They are.
So you have got that 30-day money-back guarantee there as well. And the promise is, what is the promise from Ikonique, Julian?
Well, you're living proof. 10 years younger looking and feeling skin in 28 days.
Well, I tell you something about this range. I will tell you something, and I said this on the first show. I've tried a lot of skincare over the last 15 years, and some of it just, you think, it did nothing. You want skincare to do something.
It did something. It took
And
some money out of your
certainly-
pocket.
That's all it does.
That's right.
That's all it does. Now, the cleanser, and then we're going over to Steve, but
Yep.
you have more technology just in your cleanser than some basic brands have in their actual face creams.
It's true. It's true. So when you cleanse, it's very important that you remove the dirt and the dust and the pollution and some of the dead skin, of course, morning and night. It's also very good for removing makeup at the end of the day. But it shouldn't be just a cleanser. It should actually be a formulation that begins the anti-aging process.
Yeah.
100% natural. Plant-based surfactant system, which is the industry talk for the thing that's removing the dirt and the pollution. Feels gorgeous. Small amount,
Yep.
few drops of water, light massage, and you get what we call a tight foam. Not
I
a big bubbly one.
I know, but it doesn't make your skin feel all like it's dry or
No,
stripped, but you
no.
still get the foam, because I've never really gotten over losing the foam, but I know why we had to give up the foam. This has got the foam without the detergents and things.
Have the big bubbly foam in your bath
That's
with your
right.
bubble bath,
Yeah.
okay? But for your face, you want what's called a tight foam.
Yep.
Does the work, does not strip the natural moisturising factor of your skin. So it doesn't feel dry, squeaky clean.
Yep.
It just feels clean.
Well, now it's time to see this in action with old what's his name over there. So,
Who is he again? this imposter over here?
Steve?
Hi guys. Oh, there we go. I'm here. I'm still here. Supershow continues. Yes, I've got Katrina joining me now. You were on the last show, weren't you?
I was.
And remember, we're giving you all 3 products in this fantastic order for $149.
Yeah.
And we're starting with the cleanser. Now you've been using the cleanser, haven't you, since last show, and you've been loving it ever since. So here we go. Let's have a go
Okay.
and let's see it work, because
Okay.
you know it's a bit of water we've got here as well. And
Can I just say,
Yes.
though, Steve, the thing that I love, and I love, Gillian, thank you so much for this product, but when I started using the cleanser, I was using, and I won't name the brand, but I was using the facial wipes. So you'd use the facial wipes and then I'd wipe my face and you'd see on the towel makeup. And it's like, I've just used my facial wipes.
Yeah.
Why is there makeup on the towel? As soon as I started using this and I wiped, nothing. And I went, oh, it works. So, and it's super easy to use. So basically squirt. I mean, I use
look,
a
I mean,
couple.
you can just see it sort of shines, doesn't it? It just
Beautiful.
looks
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's got the most
Couple little
amazing
drops,
texture.
And I'll just
Bit of
show you.
water and you're off.
Bit of water. And I will show you, like Julian was saying.
So you're wearing some foundation at the
beautiful.
moment, aren't you?
I
There
am.
we go.
I
Now that's
am.
what we call
Beautiful.
a tight foam.
Yeah.
It doesn't get in your eyes and your ears and up your nose and all the places you don't want it.
Exactly.
But it certainly
just-
goes. There you are. It's so simple.
And I love the fact that you're actually starting the age-defying, regime at the beginning.
At the
I mean,
beginning.
a lot of these cleansers don't do that, as you touched
Yeah.
on earlier. And you've got products within this that's going to help your skin from the
Yeah.
start, which is just sensational.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't get my head around the price of $149 because normally you'd expect, with everything that's within these products, and because of the ingredients being so good and so natural and such good quality with all of these incredible results, I'll be honest with you, I thought 149, well, something's wrong with that. Something's wrong. What's going on? But obviously you've explained, it's an Openshop special. You know, we're launching new products here, and we've decided just to go with it and just to bring you guys something amazing. And boy, has this show been probably one of the best we've done since we've launched. So it's just, so guys, basically get involved. If you're not trying this product, you're missing out. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. I mean, there we go. So quick, simple and easy. You did it on the television.
Without making a huge mess.
So we've got the serum and the cream. How do you apply the serum and the cream?
Okay, so,
When do you use those?
you know what? The other thing that I love about it, and I'm not just saying it because it's, you know, Openshop, but being a mum of 3, and I do a lot of TV stuff as well, I don't want to sit there and having to read, oh my goodness, which one do I put on first? I put this one on first, I put that one on. I get all the bottles out, and it's just literally...
There's no rules, is there?
Out the door I go. It's fabulous, and that was one of the biggest pluses for me.
It's great to know that you can use it whenever you want, whatever suits you, and that's really important. Every single time you use it, it's going to help, and it's going to get those results. Like within 28 days, people are getting results, and we've got some great testimonials. You know, this actually works, which is also the other great thing about it. You know, we can talk the talk, but it's also about seeing people actually say, it worked for me, I got the results, I'm happy with the product, and that's why we want to get some real people, and we love to hear from you guys as well, which is fantastic.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so let's have a look. Let's apply. Which ones we got? We've got the
we'll
use
do
the serum here, the age-defying hydro creams. This is the kind of product that everyone's talking about in getting those incredible results. And you know, you might already have as well your own kind of beauty regime at the moment. You know, incorporate this into your existing one, and then just give it a go. Try it out and see what happens. Because if you don't, you are missing out on this amazing collection of products.
See, like Julian was saying. If you have a look here, it's so, and I used silk in the previous episode. It feels like silk. It's very light, and I was asked Julian before, how many times do you have to use it? And he said, oh, just the once. I'm like, oh, I want to use it every day, all day. It just feels so smooth on the skin. And not sticky. It's not, you know, there's some creams that you use and it's just like, oh, I can't wait to get home and just take it off. This particular cream goes on and you just feel so rejuvenated.
And it's just, as you've just shown, it's just so simple and easy to do. And obviously, you can just do it whenever it suits you. So if it's the morning, the evening, or both, or whatever your, jobs or whatever life you lead, you can incorporate this really quickly and simply and easily. And the great thing is, if you are wanting a product that's going to work, sometimes people are tempted to spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, believing that this is the product, but it's the marketing and it's the spin. Not anymore. We have got the 3 products, $149, and lots of people are loving it. If you first purchase, you get 10% off, which is what, $14.90 off, which is great as well. And $10 of credit reward points. If you spend $100, you go into the draw to win the Mercedes. It's all happening. So good. Let me read you a couple of reviews. So we've got some reviews here. The cleanser and exfoliator takes seconds to use, and the application of my go choice of products means I'm ready for makeup or not for the day. That's from Megan. Another one we've got here is, I noticed when I wake that my skin has retained the benefits of the products, being firm and hydrated, and when I cleanse and exfoliate, I simply go from strength to strength. And that's Kelly in Victoria. Real people, real reviews, which is fantastic. There's so many of them, but we've got one person that we'd like to introduce you to. This is Jane, who's got another review.
My name is Jane. I'm in my mid-40s and I have 2 teenage kids, and I'm a very busy mum. A friend recommended Ikonique to me, and I've been using it for about 4 years. In the past, I have used products previously that have left my skin fairly irritated, especially with cleansers. They tend to strip and it feels really itchy and irritated and really tight. Whereas with the Ikonique products, I've had none of that at all. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've been absolutely impressed with the whole range of the Ikonique products. I feel my skin is really plumped up, moisturised, hydrated. Considering the ingredients of the Ikonique products, I'm absolutely loving the price of it. It's because it's so affordable, it's a skincare range that I can use ongoing, because I'm not wasting money down the drain, because it really does what it says it does. I've had many compliments on my skin and it makes me feel really good.
Gee, I was so caught up in that. And then they just went, camera 1's on. I was like, oh!
Which camera?
I know, because I was listening to Jane.
Can you help? Are you okay?
I don't need your help. Thank you, Steve. Welcome back, everybody, to our super show, Ikonique. In just a few weeks, it's become one of our biggest selling brands here at Openshop, and it's because you at home are seeing the value, you're seeing the results. It's Australian owned, it's Australian made. You love Julian because he's a face some of you might know as well. Such a great value pack, and I think what's important is the pack has everything. So let's go through it now, because you're getting a massive cleanser that's also an anti-aging powerhouse. Even your cleanser is starting that fight against the wrinkles, the crepiness, you know, the number 11s, those lines. Then you get your serum. You're just paying for your serum and an extra $10 in this kit. You're buying the serum and you're getting the cream and the gel. So the feature price here today is $149. And as Steve mentioned, because he wanted to steal my thunder, because you're spending over $100, you're going to get those reward points that will give you $10 worth of reward points for a future purchase. That goes on to your next month's account. So you can buy something else. Plus, if it is your first purchase here at Openshop, you'll save 10% off your first purchase. So that's $14.90 off. And then you go into the draw as well to win the Mercedes-Benz and your 30-day money-back guarantee and free delivery. And.
Just gets better and
it's
better.
very special. So here are your products here. If you have just joined us, this is an encore show. So we're doing an encore show for Ikonique. Julian, just before we get into it, I want to ask you a question. You've seen, you know what women want in skincare. You have been at the forefront for many years.
Sure.
What are you hearing for people? Why is Ikonique hitting that sweet spot? I love what you said at the beginning, because it's what I love.
Yep.
It's not $500.
No.
Please don't spend that on skincare. It's so not necessary.
Hang on. If you want to keep the fish alive in the fish tanks,
Yeah.
right, and the
For
supermodels
the
on the side of
CEO.
the buses,
Yeah.
you know, please go and spend that
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
But it's not doing anything for your
Extra.
skin.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
So, I would like to just tell you a brief story. I've had the product on the market for a little while. We've just updated it, of course, for Openshop with the Epitensive, but it's been around on the original formula for a little while. I was in the shopping centre up here in Sydney, and a lady came up to me and she recognised me from the website, and she stopped and she started to tear up. And I thought, oh, I've done something wrong here. I've stepped on her toes or something.
Yeah. Or she was an ex. You were worried she was an ex.
I was worried, but most of those are in Melbourne.
Okay.
Whoop. I think
I dropped a serum.
was that trying to save my reputation there, was it, Steve?
Good timing.
Good timing. Anyway, I said, are you okay? And she said, Julian, I just want to tell you, I've had problems with my skin all my life. Yeah. She had problems with acne, she had problems with rosacea. Yeah. She was embarrassed, she felt isolated. And she was in her mid-30s and she discovered Ikonique. Yeah. And she thought, well, I've tried everything else, nothing's worked, why not? You know, it's affordable, it's Australian. Yep. I've read on the website the story of the brand.
Good for sensitive, so she had rosacea, so she knew it was gentle enough.
So she thought there's a chance.
Yep.
And she'd been using it for 2 months, and she said, look at my skin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I actually got quite emotional as well, because her confidence had gone through the roof. Yeah. She wasn't focused now on her skin, she was focused on her life. Yeah. And that, more than anything, brought home to me how important this is.
And there is nothing that hits a woman more than aging. You know, they say aging is not for the faint-hearted. Yep. You know, and it is very tough. We live in an image-based world. You know, there's all that sort of social media. Yep. And the filters I use on my photos, tell you, people don't even recognise me in real life. Because women feel like that's what makes them desirable, that they're not invisible. It is a very painful process to be aging as a woman.
It can be.
And it's, you know, it doesn't
discriminate. It's not that easy for a man either, just quietly.
It's not that easy for a man either. And a lot of women are going down the dermal road and the needles and things, and that's fine, because everybody do what you have to do that whatever makes you confident and happy. But even if you're doing that, you still need amazing quality skincare, and you don't want to have to remortgage the house to get it.
That's true.
You know, it has to be sustainable. Yeah. Because if you are paying $450 for a little eye serum from a high-end department store, you might be able to afford that once and then never again. So that's what we love about Ikonique. But can I ask you, Julian, about something? Can I ask you about this beautiful lotus flower here behind us? Why the lotus?
Well, when we were creating the brand, I wanted something that in one image captured what we wanted Ikonique to do for people. And with the Lotus, from the most lowly start, you know, dirty, muddy water.
Like Steve, yeah.
I wasn't going to say that, but
Okay.
I might have been thinking it.
Yeah.
From the lowest possible... No, I'm kidding, Steve.
That's all right,
You're,
don't worry.
you're as handsome as any man I've ever seen.
Stop.
From that lowly start
Yes.
comes one of the most beautiful. I mean, look at these
Yeah.
gorgeous lotuses that we have here on the
Amazing.
set. The colour, the structure.
Yeah.
And basically, I thought, well, you know what? That sort of encapsulates what I want Ikonique to be about, which is that no matter what your skin is now,
Yes.
it can be as beautiful as you.
There is hope, everybody. There is hope. Let's talk about the game changers, though. And there are two real game changers. The epitensive that we've touched on, the growth factor. And this is where future of skincare lies.
Yep.
And they are using these in medical fields, but you're using it in the cosmetic skincare
Sure,
sense. So
sure.
what is epitensive?
So epitensive is a plant-grown, a plant-manufactured active ingredient that is completely recognised by the human skin. And in the same way that about 10 or 15 years ago, peptides reset the quality for good, effective skincare, epidermal growth factors, plant-based epidermal growth factors are going to be the new gold standard. And I would expect that within the next 3 to 4 years, you will see many, many of the brands that you recognise right now out there, the international
Yeah.
brands, will start to include
Yes.
something like epitensive.
Well-
But my luck is, I travel the world, I get the early heads up on what's coming. And when I found epitensive, the hairs on the back of my neck went up because it's the same as when I found peptides.
Yeah.
I said, I've got to have this.
Yeah, Julian has an amazing relationship with the skincare manufacturers, and that's something that I think you should know at home.
The
because
active-
if you're
the active
wondering,
manufacturers.
the active
Yeah, yeah,
manufacturers,
yeah, yeah.
because oh, that's what I meant. The ingredient actives.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because that's one thing you should know about Ikonique, and this is one of the reasons that we sort of headhunted Julian and approached him and said, look, would you be interested in showcasing this brand on Openshop? I know that we're new, and a lot of people might say, well, hold on, who's Openshop? What's going on there? So we took a leap of faith, and Julian took a leap of faith. So it's a very special moment
Are
for
we-
us to be here
we
and to be
proposing-
able to say, no, I think it is, because a lot of people saying, I don't know Openshop.
Sure.
I don't know what you got.
Sure.
I don't know what your shows are going to look
And
like.
equally for Ikonique.
Absolutely.
I mean,
You already had a brand on a website that was doing well.
Sure.
It's a risk for everybody. So for our shoppers who are part of our family to be saying, no, we love the price, we love what we're seeing, we love what we're hearing, we know that Julian knows a lot and has a good relationship with these ingredient manufacturers.
Yeah.
You know, it's special for us that they're buying it, okay, that they're saying they're reviewing it well. It means a lot. So you are watching the Encore show for Ikonique. Here is the value. $149 will get you everything you need in your routine. You'll get a 100 ml cleanser. That's huge. You'll get your 50 ml serum and your 30 ml creme. So the feature price on this pack with free shipping as well, $149. Plus, remember, if it is your first purchase, you get 10% off the first thing you buy with us here at Openshop. And because you've spent $100, you get $10 credit reward points that go into your account next month so that you can shop more with us here at Openshop. So we do hope you join the family with Ikonique today. Now let's go back over to, reluctantly, back over to Steve, and he's with the beautiful Corinne.
I'm with Corinne, yes. Sorry, I was picking up I was looking at the syrup, and I'm like, this is just drop. I'm really clumsy. I'm not allowed to drink red wine usually. So, look, we've got the cleanser, which we used earlier, but let's have a look at the serum and the gel, because have a look at the serum. Corinne's going to have a go. Corinne hasn't used the product before, so you're new to this, and you work in TV, you're an actor, aren't you?
Yes, I am, and we definitely need to keep our skin hydrated.
Yes.
But I'm really looking forward to the fact that, because I like the fact that the collagen is working on your own collagen.
Yep.
Well,
I thought that was
yeah,
great.
it's great that it's developing your own body's natural collagen, which gives you that plumpness and everything that you need. So let's have a go. Put it on. This is the collagen we're going to use first and foremost. Remember, this is just one of the three you're getting together for $149, which is amazing.
So just a little bit.
Yes.
One pump.
One pump.
pump.
There you go.
There you go.
And you can see, I mean, it's just got this most fantastic kind of texture, and it's just got the most amazing look to it. I know it's just a bit of gel, but can you see? But, you know, everything about this is just, what's amazing is that tiny little drop is going to do so much for your skin, which is incredible. So,
hopefully.
yeah, put it in. Let's have a look and see. I think for me, what I love about the products within is that you've got so many natural products that every single person's skin's going to be different. So what's going to happen with this is your skin's going to take from the product what it needs. So it's going to absorb, you know, the peptides that you need, or it's going to take everything that you need to basically help facilitate in younger looking skin.
Wow.
That's true, isn't it, Julian? It's intelligent
You know,
skincare.
I was about to say, Steve, that's one of the most intelligent things you've ever said.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm on board with you because you're right. It's intelligent
Well, that's what I've
skincare.
taken from it, because what I've understood is that there's all these great ingredients inside,
Yeah.
but everyone's skin's going to be different. So
Yes.
what's going to happen is your skin's going to think, I want some of that, so it'll take that. I need some of that. It might not need everything that's in the skin, but it will absorb what it needs out of all three products, and that's going to help you look younger, which is what we all want.
I think genius comes to mind, Steve. You've captured it perfectly.
Calm down, Julian. Calm down.
All right,
Thank you,
I
Julie.
might have gone slightly over the top.
Well, work on the hands as well. It's
as well?
just skin in general, isn't it?
So basically, it works on skin.
Absolutely,
All right. So
yeah.
it's very, very suitable for the face, the
Yep.
neck, the décolletage, which
Yep.
is very fine skin, right? So there's nothing there that's going to upset your skin there. But you know what? It's good that you mentioned that. We haven't talked about the exfoliator yet.
No.
When we do, you can use that anywhere that you might have a little bit of dry skin. So elbows, knees, you know, dry skin on your arms or legs. So yes, you can use it
You can
all
use it
over.
everywhere. So, I mean, face is obviously maybe a priority,
Yeah,
but how does it feel?
Well, it feels like silk, just like you said.
Yeah.
And I think sort of being a grandma, it's really got to work twice as hard.
Hang
for
on,
me.
wait a minute. A grandma?
Grandma?
Yes.
Grandma, it has to work for, because we really do need the help, and that is great. Can I put a little bit more on?
Fantastic.
Just this once. Just this once.
Let's put some age defense on as well, just so we can show you how this one works. And obviously, let's have a look. And I'll let you do that, and I'll read some reviews, just so we can just get through some of these. So many of you have given us fantastic reviews. I've got one here that says, I'm 61 and love watching the fine lines disappear and the deeper lines soften. You use a small amount of each product, see results quickly, watch your skin improve in tone, clarity, and hydration. It doesn't get much better than that. And that basically, well, there you go, straight from a review. I mean, that's what we all want, isn't it? We want it to be quick, simple, easy, but we want results. And that's the thing that you see all these great creams out there with supermodels and expensive ads, and you think, well, does it really work? Well, you got to pay their salary, don't you? So, you know, that's what's bumped into the bottle price. So, you know, $149, 3 fantastic products. The whole product set is for you, start, middle, end. It could make some amazing differences for you. We've seen it here, and we've got more as well. Have a look at this.
My name is Lindsay, I'm mid-50s and I'm from Melbourne. What I'm concerned about in my skin is just ageing in general. What I didn't like about skincare I'd used in the past was that I always felt like my skin was not hydrated enough. Over the years I would have spent a fortune on different products but never really got the result I was looking for. Since using the range, I feel like I've been able to maintain a look without the wrinkles and age lines getting worse, and just feeling like I'm moistured every day, not dry and uncomfortable. We're all time poor these days, so the least amount of time I can spend on my face before I leave is amazing. I've done a lot of research on the active ingredients that are used in these products and value for money. I love the product, really love the product, and my skin always feels hydrated. Besides loving the product, knowing that there's no animal testing done is just another added bonus for me on this product range.
Yeah, there's lots of added bonuses with Ikonique. So you've picked up the pack, okay? So you've got your 3 products. You've got your cleanser, you've got your serum, you've got your cream, you've got your full routine morning and night. Good for sensitive skin as well. And I would ask you, you know what, I'd love you when you get your Ikonique pack at home and you've been using it for a couple of weeks, let us know. Let us know. We want the feedback here at Openshop, whether, you know, warts and all. We are here for you. So you've got that. Now, the only thing that you may want to add is an exfoliator. This is not just any exfoliator. This is a leave-on exfoliating gel. Now that's not tearing, not shredding, not ripping at the skin, not burning the skin. This is doing a gentle exfoliation. Why do we need to exfoliate, and how does yours work, Julian?
So what happens is your skin goes through a 30-day cycle. It starts out as a brand new skin cell, it works its way up to the surface, and then it should slough off. And when we're young and we're bouncing off the walls, like I said before, everything's working perfectly.
Yeah.
You get to my age, it slows down a little bit. dare I say, just a little bit of exfoliation you probably use as well.
Absolutely.
And what happens is basically every decade you age adds that many of days of dead skin cells on the surface of your skin.
So
right?
what do you mean? So
So at 20, you've got about 20 days worth of dead skin cells, but they're turning over every 30 days, so you're losing them faster than you're making them.
Okay.
Get to 30, you're breaking even. 40, you've got an extra 10 days worth of dead skin cells that really
What
are
about
never...
60?
60 starts to be a bit of an issue.
Okay, I see, right.
So really, this kind of exfoliation becomes more and more important as you get a little bit more mature, a little bit more experienced in life.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to be scratching the skin, particularly the fine skin around the face.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what beads and seeds and harsh abrasives do. They are sandpapering and scratching and damaging the surface of your skin.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I want an exfoliator, but I don't want to do any damage. So we went and found the enzyme of the papaya fruit.
Mm-hmm.
It's called papain. It's pH neutral. It's not an acid and it's not an alkali. It doesn't burn the skin. What it does do is gently release the dead skin cells on the surface and allows them to come away naturally. Now here's the downside.
Yeah,
Great idea,
tell me.
exfoliation. We all need to do it. But every time we exfoliate, no matter what kind of system we use, we increase evaporation. Okay? We're taking away that dead layer of skin cells, which actually acts as an insulator. So we start to lose hydration. So what do we do with our leave-on exfoliator? We put a hydrator in the formula to compensate for that evaporation.
Okay, so that's it. We just leave it on our skin. No
Yep.
need to be wiping that off.
Nope.
And that papain is gently removing the dead skin cells.
Correct.
We're going to go over to Steve to see your leave-on exfoliating gel, which you can add to your pack. And I think Steve's got the beautiful Sue with him.
I have, thank you, Gaga. So Sue's joined us. I just love the shoulder. Sue, you haven't used the product before.
No, I
And
haven't.
obviously going to give it a go right now. Dan, how important is it for you? And what do you, anything concerns that run through your mind when it comes to, because there's so many products out there, what do you look for?
Well, I have very, very sensitive skin, and so a lot of products react and they dry the skin out. And as you get older, you don't want to dry your skin out even more than it already is. So that's, ladies, I think everyone would agree, you don't want to make it worse.
Absolutely.
So,
Well, this is going to do the opposite, but it's got the really, really hydration. Have a look, have a go. And what I love about it is you leave it in, and as part of what we've just seen with the pack we did before, it's intelligent and it just does what it needs to do, as we touched on earlier, to help your skin. Everyone's skin's different, and this one's going to help with the moisture, which is probably the key with anyone's skin and looking younger as well. If you've got sensitive skin, this is going to be great because it's not going to scrape your face. How does that feel, Sue, when you put that on?
oh, it feels very soothing. It's very soothing and very
I guess there's a light feel to it, isn't
light.
it? You know, when you-
It doesn't feel like exfoliation, and it feels gentle on the skin, and
I love
it
the fact-
smells beautiful.
It does actually. You can smell it's got a nice aroma. And the good thing is you can
Yeah.
put it on and then that's it. You're
Yeah, you can
done. You
just
don't need
leave
to
it
worry
on.
about it.
Just leave it on.
Julian, how many times a week do we use our leave-on exfoliator?
Sure. You really don't need to exfoliate any more than every third or fourth day. You won't hurt your skin if you do it more often, but you don't need to. The thing is, if you think about our leave-on exfoliator as a moisturiser with added exfoliator active.
Yeah.
That's a great way of thinking of it. So if you happen to be out and you're stuck without your Ultra Collagen Hydra Serum,
Yes.
for instance, but you've got your exfoliator, substitute it as a moisturiser with the added benefit of exfoliation.
And I love the fact as well that you can just mix and match these. You don't have to
can.
go by any certain rules. Should we put something else on? Let's maybe put on. Let's have a look. Let's put some of the creme as well. Let's just put them all in. Let's go mad. Let's
You can do that.
let's just lay them up. Why not? Why not? 28 days. Let's make it 14. I'm joking. 28 days is the time period to look maybe 10 years younger. And then you can see how easy it is to use. And it's great because you actually can put them together. And how does that feel now with the serum? Oh, the creme.
Feels beautiful. It's so moisturising, but it's not heavy on the face. It's
Right.
very light.
Perfect.
But it feels beautiful.
That was important though, wasn't it?
It was important.
When it came to this.
A lot of the ingredients, a lot of the formulated products were around before Ikonique. To get all those actives in there felt heavy. You know, like a lot of sunscreens,
Yeah.
you want to use a sunscreen,
Yeah.
but it feels terrible. So part of our time and effort was keeping the lotions and the serums light,
Yep.
non-tacky, fast absorbing and effective.
Absolutely. And remember, this is a great little add-on that we've got as well. $69.95. Put in with the main pack for $149. I mean, that's an incredible deal for you to get something that obviously people are loving. We've seen some great testimonials. We've had loads of people love it. And if you want to get this one, you need to get to the phones now because, you know, at $13.25.80, you can get involved. And we're back in just a moment.
The search for the right skincare can be exhausting. We don't know who to trust, and it can be expensive. Some products just don't make a difference at all. Introducing Ikonique, a world leader in scientific skincare technology with a unique promise. Formulated by cosmetics industry expert Julian Jones, this premium skincare line incorporates the best international skincare science. Each product in the Ikonique treatment range includes Epitensive, a revolutionary epidermal growth factor. The trials showed that Epitensive can reduce the appearance of skin aging by up to 10 years. Combined with cutting-edge peptides, Ikonique utilizes microemulsion and molecular film technology to optimize ingredient delivery and efficacy while ensuring a luxurious silky texture. Better still, Ikonique's exclusive formulations actively adapt to the needs of sensitive skin. They are also preventative, targeting the signs of aging before they appear. Whether you seek visible wrinkle reduction, lasting hydration, or a more radiant complexion, Ikonique is proven to deliver on its promise. The search is over. Step into the light and experience the difference of truly intelligent skincare with Ikonique.
Well, if you've just tuned in, you've missed everything. But can I say, just trust us on this. Since we launched Ikonique, an amazing Australian brand, incredible value, it has become one of our biggest selling brands at Openshop. And I think we know what you've responded to. The fact the brand is Australian, the fact the brand is affordable, but it's full of all of the gold standards in skincare. The peptides are there, the latest ingredients are there, and it's on free delivery. In fact, let's go through the actual breakdown. So you're really only paying for the serum, but for $10 extra, you're getting a massive anti-aging cleanser that's 100 mils. You're getting your moisturizing cream as well. That should be $99. So the whole system for $149. If it is your first buy with us, your first purchase, you'll get 10% off that $149. And because you've spent over $100 or $100, you're going to get $10 in credit rewards that you can put away. They'll go onto your account for next month's spending. So you can buy more here at Openshop, plus free delivery, and automatically be entered into the draw to win a Mercedes-Benz. Now, you may want to add in the exfoliator if the budget stretches. This is a fabulous product, a way for you to exfoliate your skin without tearing and shredding. Big thank you to the whole cast over there, the gorgeous girls. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Julian.
Thank you,
We'll see
darling.
next week.
Oh,
Love you.
beautiful. Mwah.